Lo, on the fateful dawn of the 7th of May in the year of our Lord, 2022, a tale of unparalleled folly did unfold in the realms of Minecraft. A young gallant by the name of Adrian, oft regarded as a curious sort of knave, this chance upon the forbidden fruits of the world of Minecraft. Forsooth, he embarked upon a spree of most prodigious, spreading his digital lineage across the pixelated lands, valleys, fields, and glades of his virtual Eden. With nary thought to property, Adrian did interact with a host of creatures, as far as 20 million meters from the point of his fateful spawn, sowing chaos, if not progeny, in every direction. And so, the creatures, zombies, pigs, and all manner of blockish beings found themselves in a curious plight. Tales saith that even the humble Endermen took to shaking their cubic heads in bewilderment and despair, uttering the grumbled tones, "Is not sacred?" In days to come, travelers from distant lands arrived to find a world such altered, bearing creatures whose forms seemed tainted with a curious, if not regrettable, resemblance to Adrian himself. Aye, thus has writ the misadventure of Adrian, those legacy through vast did raise questions none had e'er thought to ask. Alas, Adrian's escapades grew ever more unseemly, and what began as a strange dalliance quickly spiraled into outright debauchery. The land, now haunted by whispers of his scandalous endeavors, grew wary. Adrian, with boundless zeal and a rather dubious moral compass, took it upon himself to befriend every living entity that crossed his path. Sheep did flee at the sight of him, ocelots took refuge in the high branches, and even the hostile skeletons and zombies, who feared no man, trembled in dread of Adrian's lustful crusade. Villagers, with their simple ways, dared not to ask what the fate awaited those who ventured too close to this tireless Lothario. It is said, as the days wore on, the very code of Minecraft itself grew weary, lagging under the sheer weight of Adrian's scandalous liaisons. Rumors abound that the creator of the realm himself, a notch or such deity, peered down upon the spectacle with furrowed brow, pondering whether to unleash a flood of resets or simply abandon the world to its new fate. And so, Adrian's legacy became a legend. A tale of hubris, writ large upon the pixelated plains, one that took with echoes through Minecraft servers and backalley forums alike. For there was none other than him, nor, if the realms had their say, would there never be again. Oh, the tale of Adrian grew darker still, for the iron golems in themselves, stalwart guardians of the villagers, were not spared from this audacious escapades. With a handful of iron ingots clutched in his hand, Adrian did approach these towering defenders, offering payment that no soul could have foreseen. In exchange for these lustrous ingots, even the iron golems were persuaded to, shall we say, lower their defenses. Thus did Adrian continue his infamous quest, exploding his abandonment, leaving a trail of creatures, nay, victims in his wake. Creatures of every ilk, from the swift rabbits to the towering endermen, whispered his name in terror. Even the chickens, those innocent bystanders of many a Minecraft farm, clucked nervously at his approach, knowing not if he came to offer seeds or a far more ominous fate. Alas, the world grew heavy with the consequences of Adrian's actions. For where once had stood a thriving ecosystem, there was now only silence, broken by the haunted moans of creatures who had borne witness to unspeakable things. And the annals of the Minecraftian history, the name Adrian would forever be a warning, a fable told in hushed tones, the tale of a man who took his passions too far, even into the lands of the iron-hearted golems. The tale of Adrian descended even further into madness, as he carved out a secret dungeon beneath the earth, a lair of unspeakable acts far from the light of day, clad not in but the pixelated flesh of his Minecraftian form. He ran rampant through villages. His behavior was unhinged, unrestrained. Fire spread rooftop to rooftop, lighting the night with an eerie glow as he left the ruin in his wake, showing neither mercy or modesty in his deeds. And thus, in the annals of that forsaken world, it was recorded as a reign of Aegean, a dark age of scandal, fire, and fear. A blight upon the land like no other, his actions would linger in the memory of every creature, leaving haunted legacy that no blocky hero or hero's descendant could quite ever erase. When Adrian at last reached the end dimension, his reputation had already spread across the overworld and nether alike, a name that left shivers in its wake. The Ender Dragon itself, a creature of ancient power and grace, gazed upon his strange intruder with wary eyes, even when she was unprepared for the horrors Adrian brought with him. With reckless abandon, Adrian set upon the dragon, his antics defying every laws of Minecraft physics. The mighty Ender Dragon, who had felled countless heroes, found herself subjected to a fate none had dared imagine. He rode her, his audacity knowing no bounds, until at last her strength waned when she perished beneath his relentless pursuit. Yet, Adrian was not content. For in her defeat, she left behind the sacred dragon egg, a symbol of rebirth, power, and mystery. But to Adrian, it was simply another conquest. With one last brazen act, he consumed the egg, sealing his dark legacy within every corner of the end dimension. Thus did Adrian's tale end as it began, in chaos, scandal, and infamy. His memory became whispered legend among Minecraft players, a dire warning to all who dare delve too deeply into the unknown. For there are lines that even the bravest adventurers dare not to cross, lines that Adrian obliterated with a vigor that would haunt the realms forevermore. But alas, just when the realms thought themselves rid of Adrian's insatiable mischief, he stumbled upon a trove of new mods, an arsenal of unsanctioned powers that opened doors to realms and abilities no sane player would dare explore. With each new mod, Adrian's ambitions only grew. Whispers of creatures far beyond the overworld and dimensions of unimaginable strangeness reached his ears, and, with a wicked grin, he set forth once more. The world braced themselves, for Adrian's tale was far from over. It had only just begun anew.